In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a wooden mouse jiggler. What we're going to need is a watch, a laser mouse, and some scrap plywood. First, we'll go ahead and remove the bands off of a watch. Take your mouse, and we need to trace it out on a piece of scrap wood. I used this top piece of scrap wood and cut it out on a bandsaw. I then glued it back together. And for the bottom piece, I just found another piece of scrap wood the same size, and I've glued it together. Next, I took a piece of paper, traced the mouse on the piece of paper, and cut that out. I then laid that on top of my mouse and figured out exactly where the laser pointer is pointing. Now I'm going to take that paper template, drop it into my wood cutout, and use my awl to mark exactly where that laser eye is on the mouse. Next, I took over the watch head over to the grinder and ground off the arms that held the watch band. Using the hole that we made with the awl, I then drilled it out with a spade bit on the drill press. After getting the dimensions right for the watch head with a spade bit, I came back and chiseled away some area for the dial for the watch. This is the final product of what it looked like when I got done. I did go ahead and on the table saw cut out a few strips of real wood. I did go ahead and glue those onto the sides just to kind of cover up the look of plywood. I've used about 3 or 4 coats of red mahogany stain on this, and then I did use lacquer and sanding in between that, about 3 or 4 coats on that as well. It's now time to give it a test and see what this can do. The laser on the mouse will actually watch for the second hand going by. When it does, it'll actually slightly move the mouse, just enough to keep it awake from going to sleep. I may need to do a little shim for mine, but with just the right amount of little bump, I can get it to hit the sweet spot.